Hello everyone. This week's rental is the Cadillac CT5 350 Turbo. It's the mid-size four-door luxury sedan from Cadillac, which is sitting on 18-inch rims. Really nice, bold chisel design. Really stands out on the open road. Really dig the looks of this vehicle. It's a classic yet modern design. See, open the hood. Should fit 4 or 5 carry-ons in the back. Check out the back seats. Pretty comfortable back here. 6-foot driver, 6-foot driving position. Has a little bit of knee room space, so this is quite comfortable for a mid-sized sedan. Plenty of headroom space. What's nice is there's a sunroof, that moonroof, that also is from the back. You don't usually see this. You have air vents, direct port, and also USB-C connection. This could easily fit 2 adults back here and maybe a third, but this elevated center footrest area, which will make it kind of uncomfortable for that middle person in there. But overall, nice, comfortable back seat area. Let's hop to the front and see how that feels. Hopping on to the front is a nice, muted with a big, man, that's a curved screen, infotainment and instrument gauge cluster in one, keyless start. Oh yeah, that's a nice little feature. All right, so very big, open design up in the cockpit area. Really nothing too claustrophobic about it. Wide seats, seating angles, soft leather seats. Really like the ventilated as well as heated. So this is also automatic, which depending on the inside temperature, it'll set the cooling temperature, which comes in handy. So up here we have that extended moonroof. That's kind of nice. We have touch button lighting, and that's about it. Over here, tinted rear view mirror for the nighttime to take off any brightness. This half of the screen looks like it's around 10-inch, so in total it's going to be at least a 20-inch curve. Down here you have your air vents and climate control. I like the setup here. You can set the controls and then the fan speeds, and then certain buttons for where the fan, the air will go, either to the body or down to the legs. So easily accessible, really like that. Down here you have other controls along with the ventilating and heating seats. You have your parking, your lane assist, 3D view, which press this, you have a 3D view of the vehicle, just in case you have to maneuver some tight spaces. Down here is a storage for your smartphone. It is wireless charging, and it also supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android. Over on here you have your extra area to store space, your drive mode settings, gear shifter, rotary knob to control the infotainment system. You can also, it is a touchscreen, so no worries there. You have your cup holder, and through here it does close up if it's not in use, which is convenient. You have a slide out area for the center console space. This area is nice because you could slide in a secondary device, which also has the USB charging and ports right there, so that way you can connect it up wired. Over on here you have a standardized glove compartment. Moving on over to the instrument panel is all digital, and you have nice grippy wide steering wheel. You have gear shifters. You also have left steering column is your lighting, right steering column is wiper controls. Does have the auto sensing rain as well. This, I have no idea what that is. This, I just know lights up. Over here you have your cruise control settings, and then your Bluetooth control settings. Over on the side is your air vents, your parking, your light brightness, power locks, power windows controls. It's kind of nice, the somewhat carbon metallic feel with the plastic. It feels luxury. It doesn't feel as upscale as some of the competitors, like the Audi A5, BMW 3 or 4 series, Mercedes CLA series. But it is comfortable enough and to feel that it's not a GM vehicle, but its own Cadillac brand. So let's take this CT5 on the road and see how it drives. Alright, so the CT5 comes in
100 feet, turn left.
I had to turn off navigation there. So two models, two base models. The base model, and which is inline 4 turbocharged, pushing out roughly 240 horsepower and the same amount of torque, and the more powerful V trim, which is a V6 twin turbo, pushing out 350 plus horsepower, and it is a night and day difference between the two trims. So this is supposed to be Cadillac's sporty luxury sedan, though the base model gears towards more of ride comfort and cruisability comfort and performance wherever needed. But however the V trim the performance is actually a sporty performance model. So I'm in the CT5 base trim, and it is kind of geared towards more of the cruisability of it. The suspension is softer than most sports luxury sedans. It's still has that traditional floaty Cadillac drivability, like those old school cruisers like the Eldorado and things like that. So but it provides enough sporty performance if you're in that situation where you need a little bit extra oomph. It does provide that as well. So the braking is responsive, the handling is good, not very sharp, but it's not bad either. So, and also gas mileage is middle road. I think it's around 25 miles per gallon, and it does take premium gas. So where this vehicle stands out is actually on the open road. Had a 2-hour drive on the highway, and it was super comfortable and nice. So that's the Cadillac CT5's strong suit, is out in the open road. However, I did some city driving as well, and it is quite adept to in those situations as well. So overall, I give this a A. I think even though it is not as refined as its competitors, the interior is not as refined, the driving experience is not as refined, but it's a adequate entry level into the Cadillac brand, and it's also a way for customers to be able to get the experience of GM technology and luxury, the taste of it. So as a rental car, it's also an A plus. I really enjoyed this out on the open road, and the technology, especially the 360 cameras, helped me out a lot in some tight parking spaces during city driving. So very, very comfortable, provides plenty of space for multiple passengers, and nothing bad to say. So let me know in the comments if your experiences with the CT5. Did you like it? What didn't you like about it? And I will see everyone in the next video. Peace.